G'day guys, thought I'd do a short update video on my all-male mixed African tank. I've added a couple of fish in since the last video, so I thought it'd be a good idea to run through some of those and show you what I've got. So for those that don't know, this tank was running previously for the last 5 years as an all-American tank. So I had silver dollars, plecos, American cichlids. You can see there up in the top corner, still got the Oscar there and the red-bay snook. So the Oscar's with me for sentimental value, and the red-bay snook, well, he's a good-looking fish. So far I haven't had any problems with him with the Africans, but we'll kind of just watch and see how it goes. If he does start to cause problems, then I'll have to rehome him. But some of the fish that I've added in since the last video, this first guy, Fusco, I think it's called a Nimbochromis Fusco. Fusco is short for the full name, but he's a nice looking fish. Great colour, majority blue, and he's got the orange kind of fins. He's probably around the 20 centimetre mark, so he's a good size. They do get a little bit bigger than that, but he's generally he can generally hold his own with all these other Haps and Peacocks in there. Somehow he knows that I was videotaping, so he's gone behind the rock. This other guy that is next to him, same family, Nimbochromis, Nimbochromis venustus, probably the same size, 20 centimetres. He's got the yellow coloration with the black dots and the blue head. Very rarely are they called giraffe cichlids, but you will see them in the shop labelled as giraffe cichlids. Here's another fish that's pretty hardy. He can hold his own with other fish. You can see he's got a couple of wounds on the side of him. There are a few battle scars because I've really only just introduced these fish into this tank. So of course the pecking order was all, thrown out of whack, and everyone had to reassert themselves in the hierarchy. So he copped it on the side there, but he'll come good. So this other fish next to him, here's another new addition. It's a blue dolphin. And I have to say, I've had blue dolphins before, that this is a very odd looking blue dolphin. And I'd appreciate if someone in the comments tells me if they've had any blue dolphins, if their one looks similar to this. Because the lips on this blue dolphin look very, very unusual. As I say, I've had blue dolphins before and they have not looked like this. And I might be wrong, but those lips look extremely, well, they look deformed, to be honest. I don't remember my previous blue dolphins having a mouth like that. So let me know if your blue dolphins look similar. But otherwise, that's probably another 20 centimetre fish. And it's a good size fish. They take a while to get to that size. He's got nice coloration, that bluish purple coloration. He's got the bit of the hump starting to form on the head. They get that nice hump similar to the frontosa on the top of the head. So there's the frontosa with his hump. That's the F1 frontosa. And you can see he looks pretty similar, apart from the black bars, but he does look very similar to the frontosa. And then lastly, this guy. Looks like a peacock of some sort. I actually don't know what sort of peacock it is. I used to be all over the scientific names, but now, as I say, I've been keeping Americans for the past, having a bit of a fight. Been keeping Americans for the past 5 or 6 years. So, yeah, I'm not up to date with the name. So, nice looking fish. He's got that nice orange blaze on his fins. He's blue in colour. He's hanging up the back there. Great looking fish. So I suppose the secret is, for anyone wanting to keep African cichlids, when you want to add new fish into the tank, don't add one fish at a time. It's probably the worst thing you can do. So when I added these fish, I added 4 in at one time. Adding one fish at a time basically puts a big target on that fish, and every other fish that's been in that tank and living in that tank will go after and take a bite out of that new fish. When you add 4 in, it disperses the aggression. That's just how African cichlids work. It's all about dispersing aggression. One fish, they go after him. 4 fish, all the other fish will attack the 4 fish. So the aggression is spread around. So that's the name of the game. Dispersing aggression. This tank, I'm probably doing a water change. I'll probably change a quarter of the water every week. And I'm also running some decent filtration on there. I'm running, the tank water is probably cycled 10 times per hour between the big canister filter underneath and the wet dry filter above. So you have to overstock with Africans to keep aggression levels down. And even then, with a tank this stocked, you're still going to get aggression problems. So you probably saw in the video, one fish was chasing the other. So there you go, up the top, look at them. Those two are having a little go at each other. But the more fish you can get in the tank, the less that aggression is going to be a problem. But with overstocking, of course, you're going to need to have filtration. So that's important. And also dissolved oxygen. You have to have a lot of dissolved oxygen in the tank. I'll probably do a video about that another time. That's a whole topic in of itself. That's very important. I've added another pump in there. You can see another air stone. And I actually am running another air pump underneath. But that's to get the surface agitation. But that's important as well. Very important, in fact. But yeah, this blue dolphin, very, very unusual looking fish to me. I've had blue dolphins in the past, and as I was saying, and they did not look like that. So if you've got a blue dolphin, I'd be very interested for you to let me know what your one looks like. Tell me if it looks the same. Those big red lips, almost deformed looking lips. Otherwise, it's a good fish in its own right. Looks good in its own right, but yeah, strange looking fish. Then again, there are a lot of strange looking fish. I mean, that snook, when I first bought him up here, I thought he was an unusual looking fish, all compressed the way his body is, but good fish. The red forest jewel. He's a lot more red than what he was last time, I think. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you're running. You're running an African tank or an American tank. What fish you've got in there. I can appreciate both sides of the cichlid scale, both continents. I've kept both for years, so yeah, let me know what you've got. Let me know if you've had a blue dolphin and if he has the same looking lips as this guy here. All right, probably do another video shortly. Let you know what the topic's going to be. I don't know at this point. But probably be just another update. Maybe I'll talk about surface agitation or probably the food that I feed these things. Because I do feed them a bit of live food, but it's not probably the live food you're thinking of. I don't feed them fish. It's one of the worst things you can do. All right. Until next time, see you later.